Hey guys, welcome to Pick a Card Reading. If you already know which card you're going to pick, go ahead and check the description box for the timestamp down below. Now, if it's your first time doing Pick a Card Reading, let me just explain. The question itself is, when will be the best time for you to start a business? Now, the date will be specific on the time where you actually open a business, whether it's a restaurant opening or a website, e-commerce website uploading, or your Instagram being uploaded, all of this content being uploaded, or your launch. It's a specific launch, whatever that may be. When I do recommend a date, the best possible date, it's always going to be looking forward to the future. So it depends on actually when you watch this. If I say it's going to be on November and you watch this on September, so that's going to be a couple of months down the line and you need to open your business by November. So if I say June and it's July, it's going to be the next year. So always look to the nearest future. So that's going to be a standpoint. Now, the way I do general readings, I usually depend it on the totem or the spirit animal that is laid out. So for the first stack, this is the butterfly, rebirth. If you're attracted to this totem, you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world, love every part of your journey. If you're attracted to the butterfly, go ahead and pick the first card. It's also guided by the stone of pyrite. Now for the second stack, you have the horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Okay, so that's you if you are attracted to the horse. And the tiger's eye, go ahead and click on that. For the third stack, it's Goose, inner knowing. You're a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. So if you're attracted to the goose and the stone of citrine, go ahead and click on that card. Now for this one, you have the cat, be independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So if you are attracted to cat, go ahead and go with stack 4 or the jade stone. Now, if you're not really attracted to any of these cards, any of the spirit animals, that is the serpentine stone, so that's fine. This reading is probably not for you because this is a general reading, so it will not cover everyone involved who watches this. But I will try to make another video that is of a different set of cards for the future. So maybe at that video, you will be more attracted to the spirit animals. But if not, that's okay. Hey guys, if you've chosen the butterfly totem, spirit totem, this is your reading. So this is the first spread of the reading of the cards. And this is mostly what the business is like for you, how you feel around the business and where it is going, okay? Like a general feel of what the business is. Now, the cards are saying with regards to the business, there's something in your past has finally died down. It could be your career or a previous business or something to do with how your job and work and career is. Something has ended and this is something new. So basically you're ending something in the past and this is what you feel like is a new start. Basically that's why you're attracted to the butterfly, because of its rebirth. Basically you're doing a new shift, a new career, something new. And what we can see as well is the Page of Wands. It's saying that, this is completely out of your league. Not completely out of your league, but because you like it, it's just something new that you haven't really had much experience or knowledge about. So it's definitely something that holds you back in fulfilling your dreams with this business, because it is something different and you're afraid of that because the experience itself is not within you and the knowledge is not with you. okay? But something that is with you is your experience in other things, in other industry, other job that is not much related to this one. But because it is different, you have that different eye set, different perspective on things, and that could help you in actually going for success. Now, ancestors usually is the death card, but with this, with starting a new business, the cards, whether it's like for a long period of time, if it's going to span years and years and be one of your livelihoods, that seems to be at this point still cloudy, because it's really up to you on whether that could happen or not. It hasn't, the destiny, the change itself, it's still with you. So the cards cannot tell further along what that's going to be like. It's either you fail or you really succeed. So that's what it says as of this moment. If if at a time, like let's say 6 months or a year from now, and maybe things have manifested a little differently in your business, maybe come back again to a different reading and ask a tarot reader or someone else to do a reading on you, because that in itself could have changed already. So yeah. Okay, so that's for the first spread. Let's go to second spread. Okay, the second spread is responsibility, 10 of Swords, can you see that? And 8 of Cups, and then pyrokinesis. Now for this spread, it basically just says when is the best time for you to open that business. It says the best time would be on spring, which is July of second week. It doesn't necessarily have to be spring, but on July of second week, that's a good date for you to open the business, to launch. Do bear in mind, Beltane responsibility connotes that there's going to be a lot of hand handling with your crew, your employees, and customers. There's going to be a lot of juggling, a lot of work involved in that day, that week. But that's good, I guess, because there's going to be a lot of people coming in. That means there's a lot of customers coming in. It's just going to be a little too much, a lot of things going on. But it also says that, you have what it takes to actually make this work. So just pull through the day, because it's going to be a very, very busy day. Also, stop your worrying a bit, because I feel like on the day itself, there's going to be a lot of things at the back of your head. Because of the responsibility cards, you get a lot of tasks involved in, making the business work, making the launch work, making all the right decisions, talking to the customers and all that. There's going to be a bit of nagging at the back of your head, like things that you may have forgotten, a little things that you wish that you have done. If you send off a customer, you wish you would have said hello and bye and properly, greeted them, or you wish you could have given like more extra for them. It's just a lot of these small things that may be bothering you during the day. So, get a bit of rest with that, because that's going to be a lot and stress in your mind. Also, you will probably feel like since this is a rebirth, you will feel that moment in time that you will be satisfied with the job. You could definitely see this business going forward and taking away and taking off, and you will feel like the past before, whatever you were leaving from, whatever this card was before the career, it definitely is a start. And yeah, it's totally gonna take over your life. Pyrokinesis is just there's a fire element that's just, it's a passion of yours, and it's starting to probably take over your life. So yeah, that's a good start. Honestly, if you do start on July of second week, that's probably what's gonna happen. Okay, that's your second spread. Let's go on to the third spread. Okay, this is your third spread, right? So this is another possibility of a date when you can actually open. Actually, this is kind of a warning in itself. It's funny because it says that you should not start anywhere in spring. If you're in a place somewhere where it's spring, do not start on spring except for July of second week. This is not necessarily a spring, so if you live in the southern hemisphere, July is not spring. And so this is what's saying is, if it's July of second week, do start on July second week. This is saying that on spring itself, so whatever spring is for you where you live, so that's going to be meaning like there's going to be flowers blooming, there's good temperature, it really depends on that date, on that place and date where you're from. So this card is saying do not start on spring. This card is saying start on July second week. Okay? Now, if you do start on spring, what's going to happen is there's going to be similar to Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is mostly internal things, like things you fear that are bugging you. But with the Six of Swords, there's a lot of internal emotional distress. You're feeling like you're not enough. You're feeling like your business is gonna fall. Like all of these fears pile up in a very big manner, and you feel like it's not gonna work for you. And you feel like other people are also holding you back, and things aren't going in your direction. You don't have a proper plan in place. So that in itself is just like the tower, and it's gonna all fall apart pretty quickly. So if you do open on spring, be careful, because whatever you feel like is going to happen, it's not going to be good. And you don't have anyone else to blame but yourself. So, yeah. I'm just saying that this is probably going to be a worst case scenario for you. So just be careful not to open on spring. Try to open on summer or winter or any other season. Just not spring. Okay? Let's go on your fourth spread. Next, the Tower card signifies here that you are starting anew. So whatever you've learned before on whatever job you have, it's definitely not going to be, it's definitely a change. We're going back to Page of Wands. It's what you've done before. It's actually new. Everything is different. So don't be surprised if everything feels like it's a big deal. Like everything feels like it's not going to work out, because it is new. It is something different. So whatever your expectations were, whatever you are comparing this new business to that you've experienced before, it's nothing like that, okay? Also, you will receive some help. Someone who's very passionate about the business, someone who likes to do a lot of work for you, who's very, very exciting, very, very, passionate person, very fiery. So I don't know if you have someone who like a fire card, probably a Leo or Sagittarius, among all of those. Yeah, there's a person like that, but just be careful as well. He needs a little bit of micromanaging, so just try to guide him to whatever things that you need. But he is definitely a good help to move things forward in your business. Probably younger in experience maybe, or in age than you. So yeah. If you do start on that, the Banyan blessings also are telling you that the universe will bless you. There's going to be a lot of fruitful endeavors. There's going to be customers. There's going to be good weather. There's going to be a possibility to grow your business, probably expand or be a household name. So that's what Banyan Blessings is. So if you do start on full moon, on when you feel like it's the best way to start, yeah, it's going to be a good time for you. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, all good. That's your fourth. Let's go to the fifth. Now, if you do go ahead on your intuition, if you do this date, when you feel like this is the right time, a full moon, and if you go by July 2nd week, yeah, what's going to happen afterwards when you do launch the business? What's going to happen afterwards that? So that is this spread. Basically, it's still saying that you are whatever the career you are, you're leaving that before and you're going to move forward. But there are going to be a lot of setbacks for you. There's a lot of doubts, self-doubts, and you, whatever you feel like it is, the business it is, it's not going to be solid. It's not going to be confident. Whatever you feel like the business is going to go forward or not, you feel like more like it's going to be a lot of dangerous things happening. It's more of an internal thing. And do watch out, because I keep seeing a fire. There might be a dangerous thing with fire. Are you in a restaurant business probably, or a firefighting business? There's a lot of things that I see in fire. And yeah, there might be accidents along the way. There might be, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of things that goes on that might go wrong in the business moving forward. But whenever there's like storms or a bad moment, a negative moment, life always brings out the good in it. So if you weather the storm, there will come a time where it is expanding, it will grow. So just try to be, like the tree, try to weather it out, try to stay strong. That's what it's saying. There will come a time where there will be more customers. You will have a chance to expand. You will have a chance to be stable. Okay? So yeah, there's a little bit more murkiness and a lot of changes that are coming in after the launch. Okay? Let's go to your fifth. So I think this is your sixth spread. It wasn't fifth, sorry. So this is your sixth spread and your last spread. So what happens if you don't go for July of 2nd? What happens if you don't feel like it's the right time, it's not the full moon, and you do open? Basically, you're just going to close up shop. You feel like you want to close up shop. You want to just stop doing the job and just walk away from it. You don't have... You walk away from it unfulfilled. You don't know where you're going, and just there's a lot of self-doubt, a lot of things that you want to, give up on. It's just career-wise, it just feels like it falls flat, and whatever delusions that you had before, they're just delusions. I mean, whatever goals you had before are now delusions of, success. It's not the business that you had, that you wanted before. It's not gonna go through with you. It's bad. Yep. So this is just when you're not doing July of 2nd week or the full moon. This is what's gonna happen. Okay? So it is within your choice. This is just guidance. Maybe you should purchase a pyrite. Pirates are known to attract abundance and wealth. They are the fool's gold because it looks like gold. So you tend to attract all the good things, and it probably protect your finances as well. So yeah, so you maybe need a pyrite in your life. Keep it around on your desk or wherever you work. Yep, that's it. That's it for this spread. If you like this spread, there's reading, do give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and click on that subscribe and that bell button. Okay, bye. Hey guys, if you pick the horse, the freedom card, if you're attracted to the spirit animal of the horse or the tiger's eye, this is your reading. Okay, so we'll start off with the first spread of deck. This is just how you are feeling towards the business and what the business means to you going forward in the future. Okay, so what that means is we have Ing as the first, Three of Cups as the second, the Star as the third, and Closing Circle as the fourth. Now, the Ing symbolizes, this actually came in reversed earlier, but Ing doesn't have a reverse. So whatever it is, it's within your family circle. So that means the business that you will start isn't new. It's been in the family for quite a while. It may be something, it may be a takeover or you taking over the family business. It may be that. or it may be something in the family. Well, let's say everyone loves in your family, everyone loves to cook, or everybody likes being fashionable, those things. And you're taking the mantle and putting it as a business. So maybe you'll put up a restaurant, or you'll try to do fashion design, make a business out of it. All these things, it's a start. So it's either you're starting something new that is inherent in the family, or you're taking over within the family business. But with the Three of Cups, I see that it's mostly a family business, because there's a lot of people already involved in it. And when there's a lot of people involved in it, just be careful, because you have history with these people. So they do tend to overstep their boundaries. When they overstep their boundaries, you're going to be asked to do favors for them and things that you wouldn't normally do for employees. As an employer, you should better, put boundaries, limits to how they interact with you. At the workplace, it's all about work. And then after workplace, that's the time that they can be chummy and stuff like that. So just be careful with that, because there's a lot of gray lines coming through. And then you have the star over here. What the star means is basically, with this family business, there is a goal for you. There is an expansion maybe, or something, a popularity goal. There's a definite goal for you to reach towards this opening this business. So the cards is saying go for it. It's not something that you should be worried about. So it's all pretty good. There's a star. The universe is telling you there's going to be a point, there's going to be a goal for you. Yep, that's good. Also, as an outcome, I believe, with the business coming through, closing circle is about leaving behind stuff. Closing circle is about opening new doors. At the same time, closing circle is you moving away from the past. So you starting a business, whatever your career was before, the cards is saying it's a good time. It's a good time. You already have all the experience and knowledge that you would need, the insights, the growing you have had in the past and your past careers. It's already enough. It's time to move forward and start your new business, either in the family, it's inherent, it's all that. So it's pretty good. Okay? Right. Let's move to the next. Okay, moving on to the second deck. We have Tradition Ritual, King of Cups, and Temperance, and Florida Waters. Now, what the cards is suggesting is that the best time for you to open a business is on December of the 4th week. Basically around December, if you can't meet 4th week, but the best time would be the 4th week of December. So looking forward. So that time, look forward. If you're watching this on June, it's on December. If you're watching this on December, it's the next December, okay? Even if you're doing like 4th week, if you're in the 4th week, it's the next December 4th week. But if you're watching this on this December 1st week, it better be on the December 4th week, okay? So this is just a guide for that. Now, if you do open on the December 4th week, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of emotions, a lot of things, a lot of overwhelming feelings for you when you do open it. It's, as I said earlier, it runs in the family. So this is a very emotional time for you. But be careful of trying to be too emotional. This is good. The emotions are good. But just be careful of it overcoming you too much. Because this is a business, you got to keep yourself level-headed. But it's funny because you already have the Temperance here, so you will pull yourself pretty quickly. If you're getting too emotional, you're going to just be level-headed. For some reason, you're just going to get level-headed. You're just going to be trying to, balance all the work and the emotions, the excitement, the feeling, the rush, all of it. So just... It's funny if you're emotional, and that's good, and then you bring yourself back to a very level-headed feeling, and that's great. So during the opening itself, you'll be doing just fine. So yeah. Also with the Florida Waters, it's a lot of praises. I think there's the people that are going to come, their customers, a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different people coming in, but there's going to be a bit of a split though. Some of them may actually like what you're doing, really like the product or the service or whatever your business is selling, but at the same time some of them aren't really that keen to it. But it's more of a split, so there's not really much of a consensus of what it is. So yeah, but overall it's pretty much a good time to actually open on December 4th week. Okay, right, moving on to the next spread. Okay, now for the next spread, this is another possibility if December 4th week doesn't work for you. April 2nd week is a good time to work. So if you're gonna open, you can open on April 2nd week. The issue with this is for the December 4th week, if you do open on it, it's there, you have a lot of family that can come, okay? But for a second week, there's going to be a lot of marketing involved, and a lot of marketing push, a lot of text messages, emailing, and if you are confident with your emailing and on your marketing end, that's a good time. So April 2nd week, if you're going to do an email blast, if you're going to do, what else, text blast, or whatever it is that you do, you have in mind for promoting your business, let them know that you're opening on the April of 2nd week, somewhere at that time, because it's a really good time for you. And what happens there is try not to be overconfident. We have the magician here, and what that means is usually you do have everything planned out. You have your resources, you have the people, you have your services, you have the product list. All of these things are all in detailed, and you get it, and you know your business. That's great, but don't get too cocky, don't get too overconfident with it, okay? So just be mindful with that, because it is a good time, it is a good plan, everything, the universe is within you, but just don't be overconfident, okay? Moving forward, yeah, this is the 10 of Cups. We have some sort of, oh, this is nice. What this means is usually when you do open on April 2nd week, there's going to be a lot of people who are adoring your product, your service. There are just a lot of people coming in, especially family. I don't know what kind of business you're doing, but it's mostly family oriented. So if you are opening a business, I'm not sure, this is a general reading, but if you are opening a business on, say, April 2nd week, it better be family oriented, because I feel like if you do open a family oriented business, that's really going to click for you. Okay? Okay. Grounded Healer, Earth Mother, Psychic Recharge, Grounded Healer, Mentor, Layers. So what that means is when you do open your business on the 2nd week, you'll be kind of, what do you call this? A house. You have the potential to be a brand name. So what that means is that you're probably going to be in it for the long haul of the future, and it's not going to be those quick businesses that start up really quick and then fall in the fire or something, like fall flat because for a couple of weeks, like bars and clubs, they close like really early on and don't even last a year. So you're rest assured if you do start on the 2nd week that there's a lot of people coming in, and you're going to be a staple, a household name, and it's going to be, a long thriving business. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we move on to the last 4 set. We have Insight, Reversed, 8 of Wands, Strength, and Ancestors. Okay, now what this tells you, this spread, is when is not the best time. Okay, so not the best time would be on February 3rd week. Wait, is it focusing? Yeah, okay. So February 3rd week, just avoid the day, the week, itself. If you can't open on April of second week or December 4th week, if you can't open on these dates, okay? If you can't open on these dates, open any time besides this one, okay? Just, yeah. If you don't have a choice in doing this, don't do this, okay? Cool. Clear? Yeah. So if you do open on this day, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of, missed opportunities for you. You keep on missing the deadline, keep missing orders, you keep on failing to do the proper work, control your people, there's a lot of, or getting cash, or I don't know, getting loans, all of these things, not a good time for you. So that's gonna be like you trying to move forward with the business, trying to accomplish a lot of things, but you end up always failing at each try that you get. So that's 8 of Wands. So just be careful. But if you do start over a February 3rd of week, it's gonna be a lot of work. To see the positive side of things, it's actually, there's a silver lining to it, that you're gonna put a lot of effort, you're gonna discover yourself, that you're gonna push yourself forward, you're gonna be a better person, you're gonna be a better businessman or businesswoman, you're just gonna be doing a lot of things, and that's great, and you're just gonna grow. But it's not actually smart working, you're just pushing yourself really hard. And I guess there's learning experiences for that, but you're just gonna push yourself too hard. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of work. And yeah, so ancestors usually counts as surviving. You'll probably, because of the strength card, you're probably gonna survive all throughout, and that's great. And it's just, you're gonna pull through the bad opening date. You're gonna pull through and feel like you're a better person because of it. But in hindsight, you have a lot of experience and you feel like you've grown. But then again, at the back of your mind, you feel like you want to close the business because it's a lot of work. Like you didn't expect too much out of it, and it's just kind of crazy. So yeah. So just, if I were you, I'd just avoid the date, really. Yeah. Okay. Now let's look at after the date itself. So this is a different spread of the same cards. What this tells us is after the date itself, what's going to happen. Like if the best possible outcome is going to be on April 2nd week and December 4th. If you go through that and you open your business, what's going to happen moving forward. So this is that spread, okay? So on this spread, it's always been telling that we've already talked about that it is a family business, and it is going to still continue to be a family-run business. And with the King of Cups, it's always going to be emotional. It's funny that it's a lot of emotional per se, because it is a family business, it runs in your family, or you are starting it to become a family business. So it's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of emotions and feelings running high all the time. And 10 of Cups, a lot of your family is involved. It keeps saying that. And continuing forward, it's going to be within your family, and there's no danger of someone taking over from outside. It's always going to be people marrying in the family, and it's going to grow, and it's going to last a long time because, it is within the family. You have the ancestors here as well. So yeah, it's going to be here for a lot of generations. Okay, so we have the last spread of the deck. This is Closing Circle, Temperance, Magician, and Insight. So we had earlier was the best possible time. What's going to happen after that? Now, if you do open on the worst possible time, what's going to happen after? So right then there, Closing Circle, it just tells you you're just going to close up shop. It's funny though, because it's at the start. So for a fact that if you do start at that point, you're going to close up shop. It's not gonna happen for you. You're not gonna have fun. You're not gonna enjoy your business. It's not gonna give you rewards. Yeah, but with temperance, it says that it's okay. It's funny, but it's okay. You're trying to find the light at the dark time. So you're juggling between your emotions, trying to push forward what is right for you because you've already closed up the business, and you're trying to pull through with that and trying to get accustomed to what it is that you want out of life. So yeah. But we see also the magician. Funny that this is here because everything is seemingly dark, and the magician is here and telling you that if you do start again on something else, you already have everything. You already have all the necessary things that you need. Like earlier, I've told you, like, you already have the experience, you already have the knowledge, you already have the finances, you already have the people, you already have everything that you need to move forward. So that's something to take on if you do fail in the business, and if you do start on February. Where is that card? This one. If you do start on the February of the third week, after that, you do have the energy. So yeah, more than that, you're just, yeah, it's not a good time. Just don't start on February of second week, because the outcome after it, if you do start it, you're tired and you're blocked and you're feeling like your head's spinning around. At the end of the day, you do have every resources for you. You just don't know what to do with it. Okay? There are times that you try to pick yourself up on the day, but it's just not working for you at all. It's funny because you have the money, you have the courage. You have the money, you have the power, you have the people, you have all these resources in reality. But it's just, you're not complete. You just don't know where to go. It's just, you don't know what to do with it. So, yeah. Point of the lesson, just don't start in the February of the third week, okay? Just don't. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. If you lack confidence and direction, you maybe want to buy a tiger's eye. I don't know, you're attracted towards it. Tiger eye gives you confidence in doing business and making the right decisions out of life. So yeah, do the right decision, and maybe a tiger eye could help you make that choice. That's it. If you like this reading, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe. Okay? See ya! Hey guys, if you pick pile 3, the Goose and Citrine, this is your reading. Now this first spread is actually just how the business feels with your life, how it is in your life, and it's not going to say any dates yet. So this spread particularly is about that. Once we're done with that, we'll go with the other spreads. Now what we have right here is traditional ritual, Hanged Man, 7 of Swords, and then the mirror magic. Now what this means is just that having a business for you is something already part in your life. You've already had it before. It's just you probably have multiple businesses in your life right now, and this new venture is something different and something you haven't tried before. You want to probably look at it in a different way. This is a general reading, so I'm getting 2 things. One thing is you are probably starting a new business, or this is an expansion of a business. So either way, it's something different that you haven't done before, and the cards is showing that. And it sees that, because this is something you haven't done, there are things that you might miss out, but don't worry about it. There is going to be a plan. There's going to be a plan in place. So the cards are telling you, advising you to put a plan in place. Of course, you have to have a business plan, but this is like really a business plan itself. Like, it has to be documented, it has to be planned out, it has to be really, really technical. And that's where it comes through. If you want this to be a successful business, because this is something new, you haven't done it before, maybe it's an expansion or trying another kind of business, another industry, you better put really good plans in place, because this is something you haven't seen before, so you haven't really tried before. So just, put a plan in place. Also, when you do launch the business, it's gonna have like a lot of different people. It's not gonna be as simple as it is. There's gonna be a lot of people. There's gonna be a lot of jobs that may not be quite as you think it is. It's not black and white. There's going to be requests. There's going to be customers that, don't necessarily are asking what they want. So you got to figure that out. And because of this, it's going to put a lot of stress in yourself, in your business, in yourself, in your life, in your private life. So better take notice, take care of yourself. So yeah, so that's basically what the business is telling you. Let's move on to the actual dates where it is best to launch. So this is your second spread: Ing, Seven of Wands, Hierophant, and Earth Mother. Now, this spread is supposed to tell you about the date itself of when is it a good time to launch a business, but I didn't see any dates for this one. Basically, what it's telling you is a good time is when all of your family affairs are sorted out. I think you have like issues in the family, people not coinciding with your schedule. Maybe there's an opening in your launch, your family can't attend, your significant other can't attend, or there are some other issues that can't move forward because of them, and you want them to be there or something. So better sort out your family issues first. When you do that, that's a time where you can start the business. That's where you launch. That date is a good time to launch. What's it telling you? Because when you do launch it on a time where your family is already sorted, what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of things stacking up for you to make it work. Like on that day itself, there's going to be a lot of requests, a lot of orders, a lot of busyness and time. So I see that there's a lot more coming in that business, and it's a good start. But the problem is it's just a little bit too overwhelming sometimes. So that launch date that you're preparing for, there's going to be a lot of things going on. Also, there's probably someone in your life, a business partner, or someone, a mentor of some sort that will come up and will offer you guidance or assistance on the launching date. So, look in your friends, in your circle. There might be someone who can help you during the launch date. It may be temporary, or just for the launch date, or for just a whole week. So it's very temporary. He's just going to pitch in and help you out with all of these stresses that's going to come out on the launch date itself. Also, Earth Mother. I've seen this in the other pile, but Earth Mother is usually on the business. It's going to be grounded. It's going to be one of those business that doesn't burn up easily. It's going to stay longer. It's going to grow further, and it's going to be part of the lot. Wherever you put your business, I feel like this is more of a business that is physical, not online. So I think that lot itself, where you are, the building itself, it's a good place to be in. Respect that environment because it'll help you grow and attract you more customers. Okay? Okay, that's for the second spread. Let's go to the third. Yeah, okay. So this is Nourishment, August of 4th week. Open on that date, target that date. So this is a date reading. So if today is September, you're watching this September, so August has already passed. Look forward to the nearest future, so that's going to be next year. Okay, so the cards is suggesting do open on August of 4th week. So what that does is everything's going to be what you think is what you need for yourself, what you need for the people around you. I think this is going to be a business that's more of health related, something of that sort. So if you think like you're healthy in a way, you yourself are healthy, you don't have mental issues, you don't have spiritual issues, you don't have physical ailments or anything, or if you do have it, trust that August the 4th of week, it will subside for that opening, because if you have like a chronic or something that is regularly coming back to you in health, trust that August 4th of week will have that kind of health issues die down for that week itself. Of course, like any other illnesses, you have to take care of it. You have to go to the doctor and all these stuff. But on the August the 4th of week, if you do things right, be healthy, sleep, do all the regular things, the healthy routine that you need to do, August the 4th of week would be a good day for you to open the business. Now, I see that there's a lot of things on Eight of Cups that have been bothering you, especially attachments from your, I don't know, it might be your other businesses, but I feel like there's attachments coming from your past ex relationships. They might be interfering with the launch of the business, so just be careful of that. They might be inviting, if they're not invited, I feel like they're going to invite themselves to kind of ruin the business, to ruin the launch party or something. But yeah, the official launch, there's going to be kind of that drama going on. But don't worry, you've planned it out. I think you have a planner involved, someone who plans everything, an event planner or something of that sort. Rely on him or her. Not pretty sure which one, but yeah, rely on him to actually sort things, especially the exes. Try to manage them, give them a schedule of when they'll meet you, just so you can ease through that drama and be focused more on the opening of the event. Okay, now raising wind is you just telling more promotion. I think the launch date has more to do with promotion. Now, that date itself, I think it's about you getting more people in, customers in, so you can forego more people are going to come in the next months and in next year. So yeah, I see a launch party. I don't know why, but it just sticks to me. If you're going to do August 4th of week, I feel like there's going to be a launch party involved. And yeah, so that party or whatever gathering there's going to be a lot of people, and you doing promotions, put it up, do the next step, because this is the best time for you to do it. I don't know, do email blasting, marketing blasting, whatever you need to do to promote it. This is a good time. The launch party itself is a great time itself. You're going to get more people coming in. Okay? That's for the last, this is the third, and then we'll go to the fourth one. This is your fourth spread. So basically there's another date here. There's another date involved. This is September 1st week. So the September 1st week is in reverse. The card is telling you not to do September 1st week. Do August of 4th week as your launch date, or when your family is all sorted. That's what the cards is telling. So if you can't do those two things, just don't do September of 1st week, okay? Just don't do that. If you can't do the other two, just don't do September 1st week. Because if you do that date, everything that you've planned out, it's not going to work. Everything that you think is sorted, organized, the people, the schedule, the food or something, or anything, what kind of services do you do, or the materials that you have that you will use, marketing, whatever, promotions, anything that you think about that you've already arranged, all the things that you've carefully organized, it's not going to pull through. So that's it. Also, people have eyes on you on that date. There's a lot of people coming in, but it's not necessarily good, because I feel like they're gonna boo you. They're gonna tell you, like, they're gonna heckle on you. So whatever it is that you're presenting, whatever it is that you want to share to the world, the launching date, people aren't gonna actually be happy when they see that. I don't know what's gonna go wrong, but something is gonna go wrong. Yeah, and at the end of the day, you'll feel like you're like exhausted. Like there's going to be a lot of things going on, and people are going to come up to you and there's going to say a lot of different things, and you're just like, I don't want to do this. I want to rest. I want to be away from this. Let everyone else. You're probably just going to unattach yourself. You disattach yourself from the situation and let your employees do the work. So yeah, that's a good thing, I guess. But since this is your business, you kind of want to feel like you're part of it. You're in the center. But then again, yeah, you're going to step away from it just to get some breather in. Also, yeah, you're going to be limited. At the end of the day, it's not the best time for you to do the business. You feel like it's not going to grow as big as you want it to be. So yeah, it's just, you know, when you're doing a startup or a small business or whatever, in that scale, you feel like at the end of the day, it's just going to end up, you know, there on a small scale. It's not going to grow bigger or whatnot. So yeah, that's if you do start on September 1st week. So yeah, there's other options for you to do. So maybe do that then. Okay, that's the 4th spread. We'll go on to the 5th spread. Now for the 5th spread, we're done with the actual dates. So if you do follow any of the good dates that I've given you, which is August 4th week, and when your life is finally sorted, your family is finally sorted, this is what's going to happen afterwards, after the actual launch date. Now, it's going to continue as a business. It's going to be a continuing thing for you. It's not going to be something unstable. The business itself will uproot itself in your life, and you're going to go through it to a daily basis, and there's going to be a lot of things that you have to figure out, a lot of goals and achievements for you to expand, to grow your business. Don't be overwhelmed by it. Don't get stuck that you can't do it. Don't tell yourself that. It's just a lot of hard work involved. I see that here as well in gnomes. You feel like it's just small things and you can't conquer it. I mean, if you do these small things, you feel like you're not getting anywhere. Don't feel like that. Don't be, discouraged, because this is just, starting, and you have to have, this is the Emperor. You have to pull through it, be strong, and there's going to be help from other people around you. Like I've said, there was a mentor before. I feel like there's another person coming in that could help you, someone to plan it out, someone who has a strategy, a business strategy involved on where you can grow as a business. Okay, so it might be small as of now, as compared to what you're dreaming of, but it will grow. So it's just a lot of hard work involved, as in all of businesses, but there is some help coming through, and don't feel like you're shorting yourself out or feeling like it's too much. Okay? Yep. Okay, so we have the last spread. So if you do follow the dates, that is not the best time. What happens after is that you will probably take a lot of time off, try to reflect on what you're doing. There's a lot of self-doubt to yourself that, is this the right thing that I'm doing? Is this the right business? Am I doing it right? All of these self-doubt and, overlooking to your life, past careers, trying to find a reason to move forward. That's going to be a lot of that. So if you do follow that date, which is September, I believe, September 1st week, if you do follow that date, what's going to happen afterwards? Self-doubt is going to come in. There's also going to be a person in your life who has a lot of strong influence in your life. He's probably going to tell you that, hey, close up shop. Hey, this isn't a good thing. And you would probably take that advice, even if it's negative advice, and you feel like in your gut that it isn't the right thing, but you'll probably follow on that. and you'll just move forward with your life and feel like it's a regret. This business is a regret in your life, and then you'll be thinking like, if I have done this right, if I had made the date earlier, or if I had, ordered more things, more promotions, more marketing, maybe people would have come. If I hired this kind of people instead of these people, there's a lot of what ifs that goes on in your regret. So yeah, just don't let the September 1st of week happen. But yeah, if your business does start on that date, this is what's going to happen after the launch. So just be careful on that. Okay. You are attracted to citrine for some reason. So citrine is wealth and abundance. So it stands for that. So if you do start on a business, maybe carry a citrine with you, or you already probably have a citrine with you. Carry it close, carry it wherever you go, or at your business, put a citrine on your business, on your desk, or hang it close to where most people arrive, So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos and spreads like these in the future, do give me a subscribe and bell notification. Click on it. Okay, bye. Hey, if you pick the cat and the jade, this is your reading. Now, it starts off as Ale, 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and then Ancestors. Right, this first spread will be talking about what the business means to you. Okay, the cards are saying right off the bat, if you have any worries about it, I see a lot of worries actually. There's like worry for you if is this gonna go right. You feel like this is the last straw with your career, with your finances. You feel like you can't move forward with your life. It's a lot of self-doubt, a lot of things that is caging you back, moving you backwards through life, and just solving, you want this to happen. You want this so much badly that it's kind of like hurting you inside, mentally. And I don't want to know, maybe physically, that you're probably not eating a lot because of this, but I hope not. But there is a lot of stress for you, in more mental, physical, emotional stress that happens. It's just a lot of things that I see right now, right off the bat. And whatever that is with this business, whatever it is that's holding you back, that's pounding on you, the universe is telling you, the cards is telling you that it's okay. Everything's going to be fine. You have the protection here, the rune of protection. Ale is someone, a universe, a spirit animal, anything in the universe that you feel close to, or your God probably. Whatever it is that you believe in the universe that is out there, you're protected. You're fine. Whatever you do, you want to pursue out of this business, out of this life, you're fine. Okay, whatever these things that bother you outside, inside, all these mental stuff thing that's going on in your head right now, stop. You're protected. Okay, take care of yourself. You're protected by the world, by the universe. So if you want to pursue this business really badly and you're like hesitant, like really, really afraid, don't be, because you're protected. Okay. Also, you're ruled by the cat. Your intuition is wrong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So, put back. See that for yourself. Okay? Also, with the Ancestors card, everything, your ancestors, the people that have been in your life, your family, everyone else who is in your blood, who runs in your family, who have passed on, everyone is rooting for you. The spirits beyond are rooting for you, for your success. So whatever that is, what business, I don't see what kind of business that is yet, but I feel like it's physical, not online stuff, I feel like, mostly. But yeah, whatever that business is, go for it. Okay? Right, so that's the first spread. We'll get to the second spread. Okay, for your second spread, you have Rad, the Hermit, Six of Wands, Songbirds. Okay, so the second spread is usually what the possibilities are. Usually I'd be getting a date of a good exact time to launch your business, but in this time Rad is showing up. It's basically saying you're actually in control of everything that you do. You're probably a micromanager with how you approach the business. You want everything to be in your control. Everything, you want to put everything down in T's, in lines, and just crosses. You very micromanaging almost everything. And when you feel like it's right, everything is okay, go ahead and start your business. I know there's not a proper date for that, but when everything is right, is okay, you feel like, then start your business. Launch that business. If you feel like this date is the best, everything is ironed out, start. Do it. Also, the card is reminding you not to be an over perfectionist, because there is a danger for you to not, you are in control of your launch date whenever it is, but the Hermit here is saying try not to be a perfectionist and try not to be over the top. So if you want to control things, I know you want to control the things a lot. The Hermit does that too. Don't do that too much. Try to take a step back. Also, the Six of Wands is telling you that there's a lot of people behind you. There's a lot of support. So reach out to that support, your employees, your family, your friends, all of these support people that are behind you. Use them. Listen to them. They want to help you. They want to support you. So try not to hog all of the responsibilities to yourself. Delegate, share the load, and yeah. So that day itself, on that day itself, when you do launch, they are there for you. Okay? Okay, Songbirds is also kind of telling you that it's time to move forward with your life, with the people around you. You are in control because you see horse. So horse is also a success. It's kind of weird though, but you didn't pick the horse. I feel like for people who pick the cat, you were attracted to the horse first. So that's why you picked the cat, because you were kind of indecisive, but you went ahead with the cat. I get that. There's a lot of horse energy here as well. So horse are also significant to success. So success in moving forward with their career and businesses. So I see a lot of horse in there. So your energy, your launch date, when you feel like you're gonna launch it, don't hog it. Be supported. Get the support of others. Rely on them, and try to be as best as letting go of your past selfish ways, over controlling, micromanaging ways, so you can move forward in a successful business. Okay? Okay, that's for the second reading. Let's go through the third. Okay, this is your third spread. So what that means is the first one is actually the business around you. The second is the time when you feel like the best is up. It's up to you. Now the third option is if you don't trust yourself, which I feel like you're kind of indecisive, because the cat tends to be indecisive at times. So this is October 1st of week. If you are not confident in yourself on deciding when to launch it, a suggestion comes up in October 1st of week. So launch your business in this week, October 1st of week. But the consequences of that when you do launch it is it's going to be an uphill battle. Not a battle where there's going to be the negative sides are against you or the odds are against you. It's not that kind of battle, but there is a lot of battle, things that you have to move forward, things that don't necessarily are going right with the business when you launch. There's going to be people, angry customers. There's going to be, a lot of things over flooding customers. But yeah, it's going to be a busy day. So Pilgrimage says that it's a busy day, but not necessarily a bad day. So if you do launch on the October 1st of week, it's going to be busy, but in a good kind of way. Okay? Also, what we have here is the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be a goal for you to achieve like a marker, like a KPI of sales or whatever. So there is that, but don't be disappointed that if you don't meet it, because there's a really big KPI, like a target sales that you want to go through, that you want to push. Don't be disappointed if you don't get that. So just be wary of that, okay? Also, it's here again. I don't know why it keeps coming, but yeah, Three of Pentacles is saying delegate the work. You can't do everything by yourself. I know here's horse energy again. I don't know why you're attracted to the horse energy, but you are in control. I get it. Also, listen to people. The horse energy also says like there's people that you need to listen to, people you need to work with. Okay, so kind of let other people in on the adventure of starting a business or launching a business. Okay, so yeah. Also, higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation, levitation. This just teaches you that in order for the business to be successful, when you do launch it on October 1st week, people are there to help, yes, and at the same time, whatever you feel like you're overwhelmed or whatever, you are not. Like if it gets busy, again, let's go back to the pilgrimage, it gets busy, a lot of people are coming through, there's a target KPI, all of these busy stuff. Levitation gives you that strength to be above it. Look at it in a different perspective, rise above the issues, rise above the problems, rise above the angry customers, rise above the Ace of Pentacles, rise above it, and you will see that there are answers, okay? So all in all, October 1st of week, it's going to be a busy time, a lot of people coming in. So it's a good time for you to go and launch your business. Just don't be overwhelmed, and if it gets too much, rise above it, okay? Yeah? Okay. Okay, let's go to the fourth spread. The fourth spread, usually I get dates that are bad to launch a business, but yours is actually pretty good. If you can't, go at a time where you feel like you are in control, everything's good, an option would be October 1st of week. Okay? So if it isn't October 1st of week, you can also do October 4th week. Oh, so October is actually a good month for you. Ooh. Okay, so it's either October 4th week or October 1st week. Okay, so remember, it's always looking to the nearest future. If today is September, you could either do October 1st week or October 4th week. Okay, now in this spread, you have Extreme Craze, the Fool, Page of Pentacles, and Sylphs. Okay. Now, what Extreme Craze is saying is that it's funny because you're on this date, it's going to be a lot of hard work, and Extreme Craze is mostly like this, but not on a good side. Like this is like a battle of a lot of customers, a lot of problems, but you are getting closer to a goal, which was the Ace of Pentacles, your target KPI. But it's like a low tide. You are getting the waves, but not necessarily like you're tumbling over. If you're surfing, you're not tumbling over. You're just, getting the waves constantly, and that's great. But for Extreme Case, get ready to be like super bombarded with a lot of customers and client. Although that's really good in business, but it tends to do like a really bad number on you because you're like super stressed. There's a lot of things going around, and you're a control freak. You're a control freak from the other cards, and you will not get things in control. So there's going to be a lot of customers coming through, and that's good, right? Because that's the point of a business. A lot of customers, a lot of clients. But you will be like, out of your head. You're like, I want to take a break, but I can't because there's a lot of customers, a lot of money, and you'll be driving off to do that. And because you're starting this business, this launch date, you feel like you're super confident. You feel like you're super confident. You got this. You keep telling yourself you got this, but you don't got this. You don't got this at all. So just be careful about being overconfident about yourself. And what is going to happen during that week is there's going to be someone who's probably good at accounting, probably very smart, but young, a young guy or someone starting out is very smart, use him to go through the business, to go through the launch date, because he is an important part in your business. So just use him, rely on him. He needs direction of what to do, but once you tell him what to do, he's gonna take over because he's really smart, he's very practical, very financial kind of person. Not the greatest personality you'll ever meet, but he is very, very reliable. Okay? So just use him, let him know that you need help, and don't be overconfident, don't get too cocky just because there's a lot of people coming in. So he's a good person, trust him. Okay? Also, Sylphs is coming in. There's going to be a lot of changes coming through. So whatever it is that your business strategy is, because there's a lot of people coming in, there's a lot of money coming in, it's going to change a lot with what you think the business is going to be. So that launch date, there's going to be things that are different in your life, in your business. It's going to start something new, something more expansive. And yeah, that's it. That's for the 4th spread. Let's go through the 5th one. Now you have your dates, you have your good dates, and you don't necessarily have a bad date, and that's great. Now for your good dates, if you do a launch on your good date, what happens afterwards? This is what happens afterwards. So the universe is telling you again that your business is going to go solid. Nothing's going to go wrong if you keep working hard on it. Also, it's telling you not to be by yourself too much, not to over control, not to be a perfectionist, not to put everything on yourself, because there are people that can help. They may not be what you think are the best people, but they can help you. Trust in them, okay? Try not to have too much self-doubt of whether you can do it better. Or stop telling yourself that you can do better. You can actually put and delegate the matters, whatever you need to do. Paint the signboard, make a logo, I don't know. All the things that goes into a business, or help out, whatever it needs to be done, delegate. Okay? And we're back here with Sylphs again. If you do delegate, there's going to be a lot of changes, good changes coming in, better, expansive growth in your business. Okay? Cool. Let's go to your last spread. Yeah, so our last spread is the worst scenario. So what happens is the last spread tells you when you do release on a bad day, on a bad note, what is going to happen. When you feel like, if you go on the later ones, if you don't release in a time where you don't feel confident at all, this is what's going to happen. Now, we have the Ancestors, the 6 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Extreme Praise. So what that actually goes through is you feel like you want to close shop, you want to close the business, but people keep telling you that, no, push through, you got to do it. All of these things that, it's a good business, just keep at it and it's going to grow. All of these good things that are coming usually are a good motivator, but it is not. The cards is telling you it is not. You better close up shop. Also, when you do close up shop, you're probably going to get a much more money to start a new business out of it. So if you do close shop, so try not to listen to others and keep on going. And that's because you'll get more money out of it if you do close it earlier. Okay? So Extreme Praise is just going to tell you it's just going to be a harder time for you to try to figure out whether you want to start another business, or do you want to continue the business in a different name or something like that. There's a lot of options for you to restart a business, but it's definitely telling you that if you go and you weren't confident at all when you started the business, this is what's going to happen to you. You're probably going to close up shop, and yeah, you better off closing early so you can save money. Yeah, that's it. That's the last spread. You're attracted to Jade. Jade has been a symbol of prosperity and wealth throughout the times. Yeah, so you might consider like buying a jade and put it where you work or where your business is. So yeah, to attract the luck and prosperity of the universe to you. Right, that's it. If you like this spread, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more spreads and divination in the future, go ahead and click on that subscribe and bell button. Okay? Right. Thank you. Bye. So if you've chosen the Serpentine Stone, that means of the 4, you are not attracted to any of the spirit animals. So take a look at this card right here. See that? It's personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? And what wisdom do they share? So just go ahead and do that. If you found your spirit animal, you feel like it is the right one for you, let me know in the comments down below, and then I'll make a new video of the same question next time. Okay? Do give me a like and subscribe down below. Bye!